Hello, this is going to be a reading for Sagittarius. Hello, Saggy. This is going to be a reading for July 2025. What do we have for Sagittarius for June 2025? Great Spirit. What do we have for Saggy for June 2025? What do we have for Sagittarius for June 2025? Saggy, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Everybody's making me ask, so I'll ask. Pause. So maybe you need to take a break. And that's what I think I had to do for like a day or two. And the monsoon season is here, so like my phone's been like, I think it's on SOS because of all the wind and stuff. I don't know, it's never done that before, but now it is. Understanding. Maybe you're pausing to get an understanding, or maybe you're being paused in order to gain an understanding or some insight about something that's going to be valuable for the forward movement of something. Fifth dimension, look at that. Some kind of higher knowledge, Saggy. That's, I mean, come on now. Come on now, Saggy. That's what we do. That's what we do. Guarded. I mean, I feel like you need to guard this understanding that you're about to get. Don't say anything. This is secret. This is between you and Spirit. Spirit don't want you telling nobody your business, okay? I love it. I love when you have secrets with Spirit, Saggy. It's the best. Chariot, forward movement, but I do feel like there's some instructions you need to get. You're going into another dimension, a higher realms. That you need to get the rules, you know. Ten of Swords and Two of Pentacles. So somebody was juggling you. Somebody betrayed you. They were juggling you. They might have did some death magic or something. Maybe you need to understand that. You're going into a different realm. This could be some kind of initiation, magical initiation. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's why you need to pause. Some kind of betrayal here. Something puts you... Maybe you're juggling. Maybe you're juggling because you need to get an understanding. Maybe that's why Spirit is making you juggle. Lovers, fifth dimension. Wow. I don't like that. Maybe your lover is on a higher level though, or... I don't like to think that you're like making love on the 5D. But you might be meeting up in the 5D, meeting somebody. You're being initiated, but you need to pause yourself so that you can understand why something is happening. I feel like as soon as this flips, you're going to be in another realm. I feel like you want the wheel to turn, but when it turns back, you're not finna be in the same realm anyway. You're finna be somewhere else that you don't know where you're at and you don't know what you're doing. But your lover is there. Whoever you're supposed to end up with is there in this higher element, just higher position on the planet, you know? Like going from, let's say, being a stripper to being the first lady at the church, or something like that. Like, just a different level. I mean, a good church, not church the way church is now, but you know, if church was something positive and you're going from a whole nother world to something different, something respected. That's what I think, Saggy. I think that you're worried about something about the fourth dimension or something like that. And you don't even realize that you're about to be in a whole nother dimension. Maybe you need to understand the death. A death. It doesn't have to be a physical death. It could be the death of you in this fourth dimension. Guarded with the Eight of Swords. Maybe because you're in your head. But I feel like you need to be in your head. One-sided energy guarded against one-sided energy, maybe. Energy trying to steal from your creative power. I think you're going to ascend from that. But I feel like you need to get an understanding. There's these rays, you know, it reminds me of the 7 rays of, that's where the aurora borealis come from. They say these rays that emit from this black rock at the North Pole or the centaur, that's what we represent, the centaur. I do believe that the earth is like that. There's a center. There's not a North Pole, or, you know, I don't believe in that. Well, I believe that there's a North Pole, but not like they tell us, like on a ball. But I do believe there's a center, a centaur. And we are at the center of the galaxy. Our star points right at the galactic center, where all the information comes from. That's why we're the wise sage, because all the information comes from the black hole in the galactic center, which is in Sagittarius A. And that's us. And that's why we're the old sage, because all the information, when it ripples out, it comes to us first. So we are the psychics, us Pisces. Pisces understands that those primordial waters, that's what's pushing out the information. It hits us first, but they are sensitive. They feel it. They feel the change. They might not always know exactly what the change is, but they feel it. What is, you have you here, Saggy, showing up here in the reverse, though I don't like it. But maybe that's why you're pausing again. And then you have the Lovers here, Gemini. So this is your polar opposite. And I'm getting like maybe your south node is Saggy and your north node is Gemini, you know? It's like one is, that could be something. Maybe you're having to, because you're just about to push out of the south node energy and push into the north node where you're in a higher dimension. This is crazy. I love this. Saggy, you have the Page of Cups here. Something is innocent. Someone is innocent. Something might have happened when you were a child. Something could be concerning children or ideas coming out of heartbreak. I think that this has something to do with your childhood. Absolutely. You understanding. Maybe you having some kind of money trauma, dealing with money. Stemming from your childhood. Maybe that's what this is about. Maybe that's why your Wheel of Fortune is done. Maybe they just want you to be aware of it. Because once you're even aware and you push up, it's different now. You're not going to have the same issues, but you're still going to have to learn the lesson, you know? Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this is your plans not working. You're not able to see from a higher perspective. You not understanding why you were betrayed, basically. You're not getting it. You're not understanding it. Maybe you're still very hurt from this. This is something you have to... They want you to ponder this so you can move on. It's something, I feel like this is so beneath you. It may have been extremely painful with the Ten of Swords, but there's something so much bigger for you that I think that this, yes, the Ace of Swords, I think that this is beneath you. You're been moving on into like godhood or something, you know. It's like being human, but the angel realm wants you to be an angel, you know. And once you leave this human world, none of this shit is gonna matter to you, because you're gonna be an angel. You're gonna fly. That's gonna be like, you're gonna be trying to learn how to fly and shit. You know, you're not even gonna, like, the things that you might not even need money, physical money anymore, or, you know, something like that. It's like, why you got money issues, and, you know, because of your childhood, when they're trying to push you into angelhood where you don't even need physical money anymore, you know, and your biggest issue is that you're going to need to learn how to fly. You know, it's like, that's how I feel, Saggy. Like, something is, I know it's like, oh, it is horrible. It was painful. It's not easy to get over it, but you're really being pushed to get over it and let it go. Five of Cups in the reverse. Coming out of melancholy, that's what they want you out of. Because that's probably what's keeping this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're needing to pause and look at things so that you can come out of this bad energy, this sadness, this betray. You were betrayed. You're betrayed. I think you are, though, coming out of it with the Three of Swords in the reverse and the Five of Cups in the reverse. Look, Two of Swords, definitely. You know that you're moving on. You know you're ascending. And you're making the conscious choice to go within, to pause, you know. Perfect. Two of Swords is the perfect card for pause. They even kind of look alike in this depiction. The pause, you know, the Two of Swords. So yeah, I think you're taking the time to understand, to pause, to come out of this energy, because you know you're ascending. And there's something so beautiful with this Gemini energy here and this Lovers. Ooh, she got her titties out. He is like all in them titties. He love them titties. He is chilling, okay? Saggy. Maybe you have some nice titties. I love titties. I love my boobies. I hope they don't do nothing but just stay how they are. Even through the weight loss. Like, they're perfect right now. Absolutely perfect. They sit perfect. They're just perfect. But I doubt I'll keep them. I doubt I still got a lot of weight to lose. A lot that I want to lose. So they'll probably leave. Two of Wands and the Ace of Coins. Look at that. You got control again. You got dominion again. You're out of this Three of Wands in reverse. You got the Two of Wands. It's being able to look out and see what you want to do. After you didn't got out of your head and you're sad, now you have control, you have dominion, and you got an Ace of Coins coming in. You have a new opportunity, which is this fifth dimensional shit right here. Like, this is going to help you move on forward with, oh my gosh, and I think this is something you need to protect. Keep on the low. Look, the High Priestess. I just said keep it on the low. 5 of Wands in the reverse because you got people trying to compete with you. They can't go. They can't go anyway, but you still don't want to, you know, you don't want no problems. You want to move on forward without any trauma, as little bit of trauma as you can take, you know. You got a lot of 5s here. This is change. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 of Swords, 5th dimension. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're not confused. You know where it's time to go. It's time to move on, Saggy. It's time to move up to a whole nother realm. Like, spiritually, you're being called to ascend strength. Virgo, Leo card. Tribe of Judah. 144,000 energy. Ascending, moving up to the new world, to the new earth. I do feel like there's about the shaking. It's about to be the shaking. I keep saying it and I keep getting it because I see the prophecies coming together. So I always say people don't know prophecy and they're sitting up. Oh my God, this shit is so crazy to me. But I see all of the signs and I'm telling y'all that a great shaking is coming. And that's about earthquakes and tsunamis and shit. And storms and stuff. I do feel like the storms are going to start getting stronger. I don't know if they'll get stronger this time, but next time, ooh, ouch. Next time, like, you know, next season, I think they're going to be crazy. That's what I have for you, Saggy. This is a beautiful reading. They're just waiting on you. It's like, oh, we got your mansion waiting for you. Can you get out of this slump? You can't even come up here in the slump. It's like you're there already, but you're slumped and still looking, you know, down. Like, if you just look up a little bit, you'll realize you're not even in the same world anymore. Like, kind of thing. That's what I'm getting, Saggy. I love this for you. You did it. You did it. And I know that it was a bitch. It was a bitch. But you did it. And you did it you might have just did it, but you freaking did it, okay? And it's just going to get easier from here. So don't fret. Pause. Be understanding, even with yourself. I feel like that has a lot to do with this. Like, don't rush. Let it be authentically. Look, you're already out of this energy, but it just feels like residuals. And I feel like coddle yourself. Give yourself understanding that this was horrible. This was horrible. It was a horrible existence. Learn what you need to learn from it. Take what you need to take from it. Give yourself this pause. Because it's what you need. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't want you to rush this. I want it to be authentic. And I want it to be you not even worried about this fifth dimension because it's going to happen, but I want this to be you really taking the time to understand yourself, to Give yourself the nurturing and the love and the compassion that you deserve, that you might have not got from others. And really be serious about that, about giving yourself compassion, because I know you can be hard on yourself, extremely hard on yourself. But you deserve this. You deserve this love from yourself. I love this, Saggy. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. You have Pisces here. You have Jimmy Jims. And you have Saggy. And Leo and Virgo. You got truth. You got cash coming in. You got knowledge and you're moving up. You got lovers. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time, Saggy. Peace.